Wait one.
Hold on 1 second.
Scott, before we close, I do have one more thing to add.
Sure, Kathy, sure. Stand by.
Yeah. The address for the funeral is 1436 South McAllister Drive. That's MC, capital ALLISTER Drive, Kanab, Utah. KANAB. And the visitation is from 11 to 2 o'clock, and the services are from 2:30 to 4, and then at 5 o'clock there's a concert to follow.
Copy that. We have funeral at 1436 South McAllister Drive, Kanab, Utah. Visitation 11 to 2, service 2:30 to 4. Every patriot, every motorcycle club, every veteran, every former police and current police, every Girl Scout, every Boy Scout, every church member in that area should go to this and show the support, show that they're Americans, show that they are going to protect their freedom and they're not going to surrender it and live a life of slavery, and they're not going to make friends with the world and love the things in the world. They have their reward if they choose such, and the next thing they will eventually hear is, "Depart from me, ye who do iniquity, I never knew you. As for me and my house, I will serve the Lord." Do you have anything you want to say further, Ghost or Victoria? And I'm going to begin to close this out.
I don't have anything else to say.
I'm good.
Well, I'll tell you, you did an incredible job. Kathy Rubio wanted to say final briefing.
Yeah, you know, Michael, you were right. The FBI is feeling a lot of pressure, and they're feeling pressure because Judge Darby got together his correct paperwork that he needed. They filed papers. They sent him to Major General Bovar, who is getting, he hadn't received them yet, and he was going to be looking for them. They have asked for the Provost Marshal to come in. They've asked for the military to come in and to take the guy out. So this is another thing that's being worked on, and it tells me that when Reading is closing, they know that this is a serious thing that is coming. And so they're going to move faster than we maybe can get ready for. That means people got to start moving now. And the other thing was, remember last night we talked about everybody in the United States that cannot go to that funeral can go out to your local capitals and lay wreaths for Lavoie. Put his picture up.
Yeah.
Put a speech out there. Let the governments know of all of our states, we're not going to do this no more. This is enough. So that's just something small that we can do for those of us that want to be involved and don't have a way to be involved.
Amen. Amen. Absolutely right. That is a brilliant observation we had and we discussed yesterday. Everyone in this country who hears this and knows about this needs to go up with their cell phone and videotape themselves giving a presentation, a speech in honor of Mr. Lavoie Finicum at their church, at their Veterans Club, but they have to videotape it. Send it to us at Truth Unite. Send it to the Facebook page. We will put it up. We will put up everybody who makes a video in honor of Mr. Finicum, in honor of Victoria, in honor of Ghost, in honor of all the men and women who have really served to defend our country and our rights when all others have cowered and slept and chosen not to. Of course, we hope that people will rise and waken, that they will have an awareness, that they will come to their senses, that this really is the shot heard around the world of the next American Revolution and Renaissance, and that they need to take it in their own community. They need to go down to their community town hall meeting when the mayor and everyone else meet and say, we want you to pass a policy that all FBI forces will be immediately ejected from our town, and we will never allow anything that happened in Oregon to happen here in our town. People need to start making that aggressive, formal presentation at their town hall meetings and registering them with the sheriff's department. And Ghost, let's get every sheriff that we can and every law enforcement person that we can come on and be part of this discussion. They can use fake names, they can use code names, they can be completely covered in camouflage if they don't want their faces known. But the more law enforcement who come forth and say, you know, the illegality, the violations, all of that on the record, the better off they'll be. But of course, the rest of us will be too. Kathy, is that all you had?
I'm wondering where Anonymous is. All of a sudden, we don't hear nothing from them.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah, there's one more thing here, and that is, while we were talking, I got a message, a text message. All 4 of the people on the compound have now been charged with the same charge as the first one. So they're charged with impeding the movement of federal officers.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Ghost heard that. The rest of the people in there have been charged with impeding federal officers. Well, we just need hands-on intel to tell us, you know, what's going on up there. We need people to go up onto that refuge and serve as human shields. We need Grant County people to come on and escort them on. We need pastors, for God's sake, pastors and churches to go up there and escort these people out and bring them back to your church. If they don't have a home, if they're from Texas or something, bring them back to your church and set them up there to sleep on a cot. Or be real pastors and present it to your congregation and get them a hotel room. If you're going to send money to Africa and Mexico, my God, you better give money to protect your own patriots who are defending your freedoms. Brian, did you have a thing?
No, we were just trying to get Michael worked back up again.
Okay. Michael, did you want to close out with any thoughts? And then I'm going to give it back to Ghost and Victoria.
Thanks, Scott. Everything that you guys are saying is very vital to me, and when my sound got shut off, I was experiencing profound frustration. The reality is that this is everybody's battle, even and maybe especially people that don't even know there's a war going on. This is everybody's battle, and a lot of people are passive. A lot of people are actually addicted to the virtual reality that the bobblehead media has been feeding us, all the way from our shock and awe seduction into murdering 1 million people over in Iraq and setting it up so that we can have a multi-trillion-dollar opium field all of our own over there in Afghanistan for the CIA. And these monsters are saying that we have a budget crisis, but they're not sharing any of their drug profits. That's the reality is, though, that we are involved in a profoundly corrupt nation, police state, and this is everybody's battle. This is everybody's concern, whether they want to hear it or not. And the people that do have the grace of God to tell the truth to their neighbor, they need to walk in that grace and not hide their understanding, which is a gift to other people, under a bushel. We need to encourage one another, because these guys are really at war with America. And we know that they've prepared all their FEMA camps and everything to get rid of those, you know, pesky American citizens. So I'm grateful for what God is doing, and I just want to encourage people in this program. Maybe anybody and everybody would like to offer a prayer right now. And I'd like to come on later on if there's time and pray myself. Thank you.
Ghost, we would love to hear your thoughts, and then please pass it off to our star Mockingjay Victoria.